All right, here we go. Are we live? Are we? I see a lot of people saying start in the chat. Hello, people. Is this thing on? I don't know what the delay is actually on this. Oh, hello. Hello on this. Oh, hello. Oh, whoa. There we go. Hey everybody. I'm Zach Aguilar. I'm the voice actor for Aether in Genshin Impact, and today I am joined by...
Oh, me, Erika Harlacher. I'm the voice actor for Venti in Genshin Impact. Whoa, what's up?
What's going on, everybody? This is it's always so crazy. There's so many people always here. I would just like to say, guys, I finally got some emotes. So if you join the membership now, you can use emotes. We have a fun one of my favorite emotes that I got is this thing. It's a Windblade. I'm gonna post it in the chat right now. Windblade. So that's kind of cool. So if you check that out, join. Yeah, I don't know. So, Erika, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. You know, it's just like that end of the week. I mean, we were just talking about just like being kind of burned out a little bit and tired, like voices from projects that we're doing because it's just nuts, you know, trying to meet these deadlines.
Yeah, I was burning out before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened, so I was like, oh, I'll keep going, you know, and that was a mistake. So
right.
So I'm paying for it now, but you know, it's all good. I'm feeling a little better than I was like 2 months ago. So.
Yeah. Is it just me, or do I feel like just because there's so many projects that are remote now that everyone's just trying to get things done even faster and crazier
and I'm like, did you forget that we're in a global pandemic? Like,
did you forget that I'm a human being and not a robot?
Yeah. It's been crazy, which is like nice. I like to work, but sometimes you need like a little bit of a break, man.
Totally.
I was so excited after my last session today when they were like, have a nice weekend, and I was like, oh my god, it's the weekend. Very exciting.
No way, already? What happened?
Right?
Oh right, it's I've been stuck inside of a padded room for 40 hours this week. It's fine.
Yes, I just live in my padded booth now, you know, whatever.
It's so cool. You have like isn't your booth like green on the inside?
Yes,
it's
I
like Venti colors.
Chose, so you know, there are like a couple different places you can order booths from.
Yeah.
And I specifically chose the one I did because they could make teal foam on the inside. Oh. It wasn't based on any like sound specs or anything. It was just based on I wanted teal foam on the inside.
That's amazing. That's great. It's all about the aesthetics.
Themed. Yeah.
It makes you feel better when you record, though. It gives you that like fun energy.
It does.
Like I feel colorful, you know. I don't mine is just like black and white. I go in there, I'm like, another day.
Yeah, I feel like I needed a little color because, you know, when you're in the booth, there's like no sunlight, no sense of time. I didn't get a window in mine, so mine's just a box. Yeah.
Okay, Erika, I gotta ask you a question.
Yes.
What is a number? Just pick a number between 1 and 10.
5.
Okay, so I'm hoping I can get Venti within 5 rolls. Let's see if it happens.
Oh, no.
This will be hilarious if it actually, if this actually works.
I saw some people say they got him on their first roll. So.
Okay, first roll. Here we go.
You know, anything's possible.
Okay, we're gonna do 5 single pulls. We'll see. Okay, not the first one, but I believe. There's no way. If this actually, like, I'm gonna freak.
That would be so funny.
I'm gonna. It's like
Come on, me. Let's go, Venti.
I made a joke in my last stream, and I think some people took it seriously. I made it, and I shouldn't have done it, but I made a joke. I said, yeah, like, the person over at MiHoYo flipped the switch, you know, and give me the luck, because it give me the 100% rate.
I wish. I've been trying to be like, hey, can you guys give me Venti, please? And then they just laugh at me. So I guess that's not gonna happen.
I know, you're like, yo, please subscribe to the Twitch, or please join the membership on YouTube so I can afford to pull for my character.
I should do a stream where I pull also and see what happens. And I have to do it before he leaves.
Yeah, you should. I think you got like 20 days. I'm not sure remaining, but there's a lot. Not
Okay,
in
good.
days.
Phew. So I have a little time to procrastinate, and then at the very end be like, I need Venti! Panic.
Ooh, not bad. Okay.
Okay,
The razor.
wolf boy. Awoo!
It's been a long week.
Yeah, it has. It's been a long year. You know, we've been quarantined for officially a whole year.
Soon.
And
it will end.
yeah.
Oh, it says 17 days.
I was remembering my like last sessions before the quarantine, and I was like, wow, that feels like so long ago.
Yeah. Oh, so you got 17 days to get Venti. So what you should do, seriously,
Okay.
you got to do a stream and just like start a Venti fund. I think that's what Jen Losi did, and she got C6 Ganyu, so she got Venti like a ton of times. Or sorry, not Venti,
Ooh.
Ganyu. Yeah.
I'll be like, please, coins for Venti?
Spare change, sir.
Spare wine, spare apples in the form of coins.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's see, a 10 pull right here.
All right.
Okay, I guess
I feel good about this one. All right,
We're
I'm
not-
feeling it.
I don't think we're lucky today.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna happen. Here we go. None of these are Venti.
Also, Lou, thank you for the membership. Welcome to the Airbuds. That's our official name now, Airbuds.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm
Aw.
so clever. I know, just like so hilarious and clever. I know. Hu Tao, thank you for the $1 through super chat. And Maple, what was that Razor impression? Do it again. Check out the Razor video. Check out my impression video. Go watch that.
Did you do a Venti impression?
I did.
Really?
And I couldn't do it because the voice was too high. I was like, I'm like,
What?
I couldn't do it.
Aw,
It's like
I'm
the laugh,
disappointed.
like the laugh we did in the live stream.
Oh yeah, in the live stream. Chris called it like a Mickey Mouse laugh. And I was like, it's not like Mickey Mouse. That's not what it is.
The
And
what?
he was like, yeah.
Oh,
it's
you know-
totally different.
Okay, so Erika, I know the people don't know this about you, but I know that you love Kingdom Hearts, and
I
so
love Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know if you know this, but I thought that sounded like kind of when you go through the menu in Kingdom Hearts, the or I don't know what it is, like
When you switched, like when you go down the menu, it
yeah,
does kind of sound like
yeah,
that.
it's like that little like squeaky.
Oh
rub-
no! Now that you've said that, I'm not gonna unhear that forever.
I don't know.
Why did you do this to me?
It's like that weird little. I don't know why. I just like I randomly did it one day, and I was like, wait a sec, and
Maybe they did that on purpose.
You think?
It's like a hidden Mickey.
What if that was Mickey Mouse's? It turns out the voice actor did that, and nobody knows. That'd be crazy.
That would be amazing.
Okay, I don't know how many polls we've done so far, but
This one, I feel really good about this one. This one for sure.
give me a gold.
No, I'm not a sword. I'm a boy. Stop showing swords. I'm a real live boy.
Also, yo, Mia D. Luke, welcome to the Airbuds. Neb, welcome to the Airbuds. And Jenna, welcome to the Airbuds. It's like when I did the deep voice. It's so crazy because the first voice acting role I ever did for that, like that was kind of like lower in my voice, not that low, was Genos from One Punch Man. I remember going in there and they're like, yeah, so can you sustain that for 4 hours? And I was like, what did my acting coach tell me when I was little? Just say yes and figure it out later. And I remember I'm like, oh, 4 hours of me talking like in this. I'm like, oh, after the session.
It's crazy because 4 hours doesn't seem like that long. Like when you're starting out, especially, you're like, yeah, I can hold that for 4 hours.
Right?
And then you get like 2 hours in and you're like, oh no, I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, it's just a lot to do, and then you kind of get into the character and you might, I don't know, I remember I would like kind of hold my voice there anyways because it's weird to just like I'm talking like this and then like, yeah, can you do another take? I'm like, yeah, man, sure.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, let me go back.
Yes, it's like when I have to do an accent for a session, I always want to just like hold the accent, but then I'm worried that they'll like think I'm weird if I'm just talking to them in an accent, even though I don't have an accent.
But it helps you so much to stay in character. Okay, this is the one. I'm feeling good about this next
we got
temple.
it. Yes, me too. This one is the one that I feel good about. I was lying.
Oh my god!
Whoa!
It's a gold. So it's a gold. It's a 5-star, but we don't know.
Okay.
We don't know if it's Venti yet.
Come on, me!
Why do I always call it? I don't know why that happens.
No! Get out of here, Jean!
Actually, I'll take. It's not Venti, but I'll take Jean because I don't actually have her, so it's technically still a win for me, but not a win.
No,
not a win for this stream.
No. Get out of here! This is not your stream, Jean. God. Coming in here with your 5-star, making us all excited, and then I have Noelle.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's cool. She's cool.
Yeah. I have barely anyone because I have not played in a while, but I gotta pull for Venti. He's back now.
Ooh.
I gotta get my Venti cosplay done too.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's gonna be done after his banner's over.
No.
But that's okay.
Okay. Well,
I know.
Yeah. Right. That would just be so crazy if we all like cosplayed our characters, then we all like streamed together.
Are you gonna cosplay Aether?
Yeah, let me just get that like his top, and I'll be showing my belly button or what. I don't.
Oh yeah, I forgot what his outfit was like.
I told everybody that I was gonna do it, so I will do it one day. I don't know, but look, everyone, I'm a little shy, and I feel like I gotta hit the gym.
I get it.
But yeah, like it'll happen one day. Okay, all right.
Hey, we can all, when conventions come back, we can all be like a group.
What if we could cosplay all of our characters and just like go out to some convention and sit at a
convention that
panel?
We're not guests at. We'll just show up. And just be like, we're just cosplayers. Hello.
Yo, give us a panel room. That works for some people. Funny enough.
It does. I always would forget to get a pass for Anime LA, and so a couple times I showed up and I was like, "Hello, can I have a pass, please?" And they were like, "Okay, I guess so." And I was like, "Thank you."
Oh yeah. So I don't know if you know how this kind of works, Erika, but like once you hit the pity and stuff, I believe now I have to start over again on my rolls. I might actually have to spend more money on the game. I spent like $200 so far just so I could roll for Venti.
Oh my god.
Just want to put this out there once again. I do not get free Primo gems, and I am not being paid to do these streams at all. We are just having fun. So if anybody wants to help fund the thing, we have a cool membership thing, and it's just you get some cool emotes like the Windblade that I'm about to get, some Windblades, get some Primo Zacs, get some Heart Zacs, get some cool sunglasses Aether. I'm gonna put those in the chat. Check out those emotes, everybody. Okay, here we go. Please don't. My bank account is hurting right now. All right, we're gonna keep rolling.
Come on, Venti. No.
Not today.
No. Well, yeah, I saw people like maybe on TikTok or something being like, "Oh, they're paid to stream," and I'm like, "Who's paid to stream?"
Yeah, that's why I made a tweet about it. Well, it wasn't just for this game, but other games too. People think that we get like all these extra things. Like,
I wish.
I know. I'm like,
how cool would that be?
It's lucky, and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to say anything bad about like any of the companies or anyone we've worked for, but I'm like, yeah, like even people are like, "Oh, you at least get a free copy of the game, right?" I'm like, rarely, like very rarely.
I think the only games I've gotten free copies of are like the Persona games. They always usually give me at least a digital copy.
Now that's cool.
And that's nice.
Yeah.
I think because they want me to stream them, so they don't pay me to stream them, but they're like, "Here's the copy if you wanted to," and I'm like, "Thanks, cool."
If you want to.
There's been like a few, like a handful of other kind of like more indie games I think that gave me copies, but it's rare. Like we don't get stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. And I guess it's weird, like because you would think that we would, just because I don't know. It's kind of like if you're an actor in a movie, then of course you're gonna be going to like you're gonna get to see your movie and probably do a bunch of like promotional stuff. They'll probably send you free merch, but I guess that's just like the perk of like on camera people. And oh, really quick, I just want to say, Nick, thank you so much for the $35 donation. Hey Zach, my boyfriend, I love you, and Aether, keep up the amazing work. And can you say, hey Carlos? Hey Carlos, how you doing, Carlos? I don't.
Hey, Carlos.
I got a little weird there. I'm sorry. Hi, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos. What's up?
I am so unlucky for Venti. Oh wait. Oh my goodness. I don't even have an. Okay, I'm gonna just do singles for the rest of these, and then I'm actually gonna spend more money on this game.
Come on, Venti. Okay, so if it turns gold, that means a 5-star?
Yes. So that means you definitely got a 5-star, but you just don't know what you're gonna get, because there's a chance that you could get a character that's not on this banner.
So when it's not Venti's banner, is there still a chance to pull for Venti? Like on other banners?
I don't think Venti is one of the characters you can get randomly.
Ooh.
I don't
exclusive.
Yeah.
You gotta get me now, or else out of luck.
I'm telling you, you gotta start the fund and be like, guys, help me get Venti and get Venti to C6.
I know. Then I'll probably stream it more because I can play as myself, and that's always more fun. As you know, you get to play as yourself.
Yeah. That is true. I do. People are all like, oh, but you don't have any lines or whatever. I'm like, yeah, guys, like I don't know. People think I'm like very deeply offended by not having lines or something. And they're like, they're always like, I really don't mind. I think it's okay. Like, I get he's like the silent protagonist. And if you go in the main menu, he has lines. So go in the main menu and listen to some of our lines. Please. Oh my
God, imagine if you were so offended. You've played multiple silent protagonists.
Yeah.
Hey, at the end of the day, you're still the protagonist, and the protagonist is the one that like gets into Smash Brothers. So it doesn't matter that he doesn't have that many lines.
That is true.
Yeah, like you got Byleth in Smash. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. He got into Smash. Oh my goodness.
And like Joker from Persona got into Smash, and I'm like, he doesn't say anything.
And oh guys, this is so crazy. I always get a little overwhelmed doing the stream. Holy crap, there's 7,000 people here?
Oh my God, hi. What's up?
Hi, everybody.
So many people.
I just want to say thank you all for the memberships. I know I'm kind of missing out on some of these super chats. Lou, thank you for your super chat. Neuro Evie, thank you. Lioness, thank you for the luck. Takia, thank you so much. Oh, you're only missing Jean. Nice. Hopefully you can get her.
We got Jean.
Stitch Imp, thank you for the super chat. Venti, come home. We love you. And have wine. Have some wine. Jenna.
I'm trying. I don't know. I'm lazy.
Who else? Who am I missing? Megan, thank you for the super chat. Maki, thank you for the super chat. And Fernando, thank you for your super chat. And oh, Noel, Venti, come home. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. I'm so bad at keeping up with this. I have 2 monitors, but I feel like I need a third. Do you ever feel like that? Like there's just not enough places for me to,
yes,
I don't know, put stuff. Yes. Okay, so now I'm actually going to spend more money on the game. This has never happened before during one of my live streams. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete I'm gonna turn it to a black screen so people don't see all my PayPal information.
Good idea.
And
yes.
How much more money do I need to spend? Help me.
I think the problem is, do you have any offerings for Venti on your side? Do you have any apples or like some wine?
You know,
because like Venti's not going to show up if you don't have anything to give him. You know, like what's in it for Venti?
You're not wrong.
I know.
You're not wrong. Damn. What do I have for Venti? What do I have around here? I got some pure leaf wine here. It's obviously wine. You can see from the it's not a plastic bottle. It doesn't say real brewed tea on it. It is it's obviously wine. So we have some nice wine for Venti. Please come home,
Suspicious.
Venti. Let's see what else do we got as I put in my PayPal information so that I can get some more gems. And it's so easy to like I will say it is really easy to just like spend money on this game.
Spend a lot of money. So, I know. It's like free to play, but then like
you got to roll responsibly. That's I think that's what everybody needs to take home here is everybody out there, like, be responsible. Don't put in more than what you know what you can.
This is what happened to me in the Kingdom Hearts phone game. I had to stop playing because I was like spending way too much money.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What? Wait, so I didn't really play that much of that game, but what did you have to spend money for to like level up or get characters?
To make yourself stronger. Oh. And then I'm really competitive. So once they introduced to like you fighting against other players, I was doomed because then I like wanted to beat the other players, but they all were spending so much money to get all the best medals. And then I was like, well, I'm going to spend a lot of money to get the best medals too. And then it was bad.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. I mean, it was fun. I had a good time. But
that's good.
Yeah. I had to cut myself off at one point and be like, okay, do I really need these new Mickey Mouse medals? No, probably not.
Right.
It was the memories, good times.
No, you need them. Okay, I just spent a bunch more money, as you all can see. My
Hooray!
my gems. Here we go. Let's.
All right, here's the other question. You don't have a cat, do you?
I do have a cat.
Oh my god. Don't let the cat in your room because Venti will not come near a cat.
Okay, good. He's not in my room. He's
right. I'm giving you all the tips.
He's
so
asleep
that we can summon him.
He's a 16-year-old man. My cat.
Aww.
He's an old cat.
Oh, an old man cat.
Yeah, and he loves to meow his little head off outside my room as I try to record. Meow, meow, and one time a director told me and said, "Hey Zach, I think I hear like an old man screaming like in the background." And I was like, and I had to say, I'm like, no, that's not an old man. That's just my cat.
Oh no.
So embarrassing because it's in my booth too, but he's just so loud, like meow, meow. That's what he sounds like. It's crazy.
Oh my God. Yes, my dog Gus does this thing where after he eats, he'll stuff all the toys that he can fit into his mouth and then howl for like a long time, like 30 minutes. And I think it's just because he thinks someone's gonna steal his toys and he's trying to find a place to bury them, but there's nowhere to bury them in our house, and he gets sad, so he howls. And so if I have like early morning sessions, I'm always like, okay. Can you hear the dog howling downstairs? If it's like a quiet character and I have to turn my gain up, then they're like, yeah. If it's a loud character, then I'm usually okay. But yeah.
I totally feel that.
Working from home. Yay.
I'm so curious to see like what's going to happen with the industry, you know, like when everything is open back up, because there's a lot of shows and games that I've worked on that I'm like, I feel like I could have just like, we could just do this from home and it'd be a lot faster and more efficient. And I mean, one thought of mine is just because I know the engineers go into the studio,
yes.
is that studios could literally give engineers rigs to take home and engineer the sessions from those rigs and then just remote in with us, and then they have extra studio space. You know what I mean? For people that do need to record.
Smart.
And I was like, why don't they just do that? And then they would save like a ton of money instead of opening up like another location is in one of the most expensive cities in the world. Like
that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I feel like I want to go back in when it's safe, you know, once I have a vaccine and we're able to, just because I like miss being around people.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, the level of difficulty now that I have a booth in my house, like when I was from my closet, I was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
But now that I have a booth and I have like paid for better internet and, you know, whatever, it's really not any more difficult than going in.
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
like
lonelier.
it's like you're like, this isn't too bad. You wake up and you kind of have some more time, and maybe in between like a break you can actually do auditions and stuff because you don't have to drive around from studio to studio, and it's just a lot more. I've noticed it's more chill.
Yeah, like being able to do auditions on breaks has been really nice because sometimes I'll be at a studio that's like 2 hours away, before the pandemic, and then I'm like, well, I can't record auditions here at their studio because they're not for them. And that is helpful to be able to just do that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read some more super chats here really quick.
Okay.
There's so many people, and I always feel so bad because I'm not trying to like ignore them, but there's just
I know. I miss stuff all the time.
They come in and I'm like, whose have I read? Whose haven't I read? Jose, thank you for your super chat. I'll do more multi-summit. I'm trying. Alionus, thank you for your super chat again. Here's to more luck. I definitely need it. Fab Legends, if anyone needs to get into Genshin if anyone needs to get into Smash from Genshin, it's Timmy, with the pigeons.
Yes,
Pigeon
Timmy.
attack. Pauline, thank you for your super chat. Sending me lots of luck. Emma, I pulled Venti on my second pull and started crying. Lamau, yeah, that would have been me. But unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be crying tonight because of my empty bank account. Headphones links got Venti on my second 10 pull during launch and recently got the event bow. Venti, come home, you drunkard. Okay. Thank you for your super chat. Poo Bob, I will give Venti my love and affection. Thank you for your super. Stitched Imp, I drew Venti and he came home. He came home after that for me. Well, I can't draw. I can only draw stick figures, so I'm sure that would work for you. Sakura Miku, can you wish me luck on trying to pull Sucrose? Good luck. I have gotten a couple Sucroses, I think, pulling for Venti, so you might get her. Welcome to the Airbuds. Arium, Venti, come home, please. I know. Thank you for your super.
People want me to go so many places. God.
I'm just gonna go through these and say thanks really quick. Obscure, thank you so much. Yo, James Brown Jr., thank you. Typhon the Terrible, thank you. Umbrella Gamers, thank you for your super. Neoro Evie, thank you. Noel, thank you. Ari-san, thank you. Neb, thank you for your 2 super chats, $15. That's very generous of you, much appreciated. Music Lover Bree, I hope you are both having an amazing day. I love you both so much. Well, we love you more. Thank you for your super. Death Napalm.
We love you.
Thank you for your super. And Wintercoat, thank you for your super. Okay, now we will get back to pulling Venti. I had to do that. I'm horrible at reading supers. There's so many. Super thankful, guys. Thank you so much. This is literally, once again, I don't get the free monies or anything for pulling for characters. So this is coming straight from my bank account. Much appreciated. I'll be able to pay my bills this month.
Yay! That's always nice.
Yeah.
I know on TikTok everyone seems to think we're like rich and gold. Gold. Gold.
Venti?
Come
Please.
on. Come on.
Venti, I offer you my wine that is not pure leaf tea. Please. Venti! Venti! Yes! Yes! Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What's up, everybody? It's Venti here. I came home. God, you're trying to rush me all the time. Just sometimes you gotta be patient.
The offering worked.
I told you.
You were right.
Tips you needed. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna stop pulling right there, everybody. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? Look, I'm saving for child, all right? So I gotta save the rest for child because, so you know how this works, right, Erika? Like you can get multiple Ventis and it makes your Venti even stronger.
Yes, you can get like a full constellation.
Yeah, exactly. So... Okay, so now, Erika, I know we've spent like so much time just pulling for Venti. I really thought we were gonna get him a lot sooner. I had hope that we were gonna get him like right away, but
we got him eventually.
Yeah. I'd love to ask you like some questions just about, voiceover stuff and whatnot, especially for a lot of the people here in the chat. And guys, if you haven't already, make sure to go check out Erika Harlacher's social media links. They're all in the description. I have a pinned comment in the chat for her Twitter and Twitch, and then we have TikTok down below in the description. So go check that out. And if you haven't already, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more content, more stuff with Genshin Impact voice actors, more me playing Genshin. It's all going to be coming soon. I got a lot of fun stuff lined up, so please don't forget to do that. And every single time I do this, I feel like a YouTuber, but this is so weird.
You sound like a YouTuber. I was very impressed. I was like, wow.
I was like, that wasn't too bad.
So good at YouTube. Yeah.
So Erika, you are like I would say you're a very known voice actor. Like you've done a lot. You've done a lot in your career so far. And so
done some stuff.
what are some of the roles that you've kind of had that you think people might know or whatnot?
Yeah, so one of my probably best known roles is in Persona 5. All of the Persona 5 games, and I reprised her in the anime, and she's great. I love Persona 5 a lot. The only one we didn't dub was Persona Q2. Bummer.
Oh, right. That's like the chibi one.
Yes,
right?
And I was bummed because like teams up with a dog, and I have a dog, and I was like, oh man, that would have been cool. But whatever, it's fine. I also play Elizabeth in the 7 Deadly Sins. I play Yumiko in Kakagurui, which is apparently much more popular than I thought it was. After joining TikTok, I realized it is quite popular.
Nice.
I play Kurapika in Hunter x Hunter. I am Kyrie in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
So cool.
A lot of other things. I always forget when people ask me who I am. I like totally blank. I don't remember anything.
Do you remember? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but when you like first started out in your career, when I first started out and I was like going to conventions at the start, I had like 5 things I think that I was known for, and I would just list off those 5 things, and I knew it off the top of my head. Like I held that so close to my heart, and then you start getting in all of these things, and you're like, oh right, I play a person in the Pokemon mobile game, and I play right, I'm in Pokemon. Oh wait, and then you're like, I'm in Persona, and like just all these things just kind of like whoa. This is a lot.
Yes, I remember when I started being like, I'll always remember all of the roles that I do. Like I don't know how I would forget any of them. But then once you're in the hundreds, it's like, okay, I mean, you didn't forget, but like when people ask you on the spot, it's like, I can't say all 100. Which ones do I say? I don't know. I forget.
Right.
So...
Yeah. And that's the crazy thing too, is I remember, so guys, everybody in the chat, if you don't know this, I think this is how we met. Was through Aldnoah Zero. That was like my first like main character role. I was still like really new to voice acting. And I was so fortunate, and I know you had done a good amount of stuff actually even prior to that. Yeah.
I still felt pretty new at that point, but I'd done some stuff by then, and it was really exciting. We were the 2 leads.
Yeah.
And Max. I guess there were 3 leads, so it was us and Max.
No, just forget about Max. So I played a character called Slain in this anime called Aldnoah Zero, and Erika played a character called Princess Salem in Aldnoah Zero. So that was super cool. We got to do that. We did some promo events for that. We did like a panel. We might have done a panel or 2 for that show, and that was kind of how we
went to conventions for that show. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was the first thing. And Erika, you mentioned you had a dog. What kind of would you care to enlighten the chat of what kind of dog you have and what his name is and what he likes to do, what his favorite activity is?
Yes. So I have a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. It sounds very fancy, but he's very not fancy. His name is Gus. His full name is Burton Guster, named after our favorite character in Psych, which when we first brought him home, we were on a Psych marathon, and Gus like super paid attention anytime Gus was on screen. So we were like, all right, I guess that's your name. You're Gus.
So cute.
and he's adorable. His eyes look two different directions, and his legs don't really work. When we got him, he was like, he had a lot of health problems, and so people didn't really want him. And we were like, we'll take him. He's great. We love him. And he has this thing where it's kind of like, fainting goats, where like if you startle them, they freeze up and fall over.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Gus, if he gets too excited, like he's around too many dogs and he's having too much fun, basically the exact same thing happens to him, and his legs lock up and he falls over, and it doesn't hurt him. He's just like, he can't move, and it's so sad. And I'm always like, oh no, you're having too much fun.
Oh, he a baby.
Little baby. So we have to try and keep him like calm, and the vet was basically like, just give him like a calm lifestyle, and we were like, all right, great, cool, sounds good. So he's a bit of a handful sometimes, but I love him. He's adorable. He has like acid reflux like an old man. He's got a lot of issues. But yeah, he's great. My Twitch stream, I have a lot of Gus emotes, and we're called the Gus Gang, all the people that follow me.
I love that.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget, go follow Erika's Twitch. It's in the pinned comment in the chat, so you can check it out there, or it's in the video description down below, along with all of Erika's social media links. So go follow her, go watch her streams, and go help her get Venti, please. She needs to start the fund, and then because that's the thing. I told our director, Chris, I said, hey, if I ever get like another character in Genshin Impact, not that I even need one, I am super happy, just like I'm super happy being Aether. I was like, if I ever get another character, I said, I swear to you, like I am making a solemn promise, I will C6 that character. I will get his weapon on the weapon banner. Like I will do everything that I can to max out that character. Just because I can't pull for my own, I can't pull for Aether because he's just like he's the default.
He's just there.
Yeah. So I get it, but I was like, I would do that, guys. Make Mooncarver a character. This other guy that I play in the game that
kind of sounds like this. It's this deep, low voice.
Very
thing
different.
to him. Yeah.
I think I also play some like girl in this game, but she's just like an NPC.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of like how it was. I didn't audition for Mooncarver. I think it was at the very end of a session, and they're like, "Yeah, do you want to try another character?" And I was like, "Yeah, I would love that. Like, that'd be great." Because like, I didn't have a lot of lines, so they're like, "Yeah, like, you want to play somebody else? We'll kind of fill you out." And I thought they were just gonna give me like an NPC or something, right. And then like, "Oh yeah, Mooncarver, like, super cool." I was like, okay, Mooncarver, like that's a badass name. Like that's awesome. I love that. And then I was like, so what is this? They're like, oh yeah, he's just kind of like this, like this adepti, like this, kind of magical, like mystic being. And I was like, oh, so how old is he? And they're like, oh yeah, like really old. I'm like, so does he have a deep voice? Yeah, like he's this big like animal. And I can't remember if they told me exactly like what he was at the time. But I was like,
okay, I will do this.
And then they added the reverb onto it.
And then it sounded like this.
Oh,
me
so cool.
Talking very slowly.
And so it was just like that. And they're like, oh, cool, sweet. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. I did all my Mooncarver lines in that one session, I think, and that was it.
Wow.
But yeah, sorry, we got like way off topic. So speaking of that, what was the process like for you, Erika? Like, I don't know, just getting the role of Venti. I'm guessing it's kind of, it's pretty general for voice actors. Like, you audition. Do you remember if you like went into the studio to audition for this role, or?
I auditioned for some other characters, and then I actually got a call back for, I think, Lisa, the like sexy librarian lady. And
Lisa.
so I did a callback for her, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm like exactly right for this character, but this game seems really cool, so hopefully I get something. And then I didn't hear anything for a long time, so I assumed I just didn't get anything. And then they called me in one day. Again, they wanted me to come into the studio. And they were like, we actually want you to play a completely different character than the one you came in for a callback for. He's a boy. His name's Venti. I mean, he's presenting as a boy, but he's like a genderless god. So we want something kind of like androgynous, but like cute. And I was like, yeah, I've done that before. So that sounds more up my alley for the types of characters I play. So I went in, and I think they didn't even really, they like kind of were like, it's kind of a callback, but also we did the first session and they like paid me. So yeah, I was Venti. And then I was like, well, if you like it, I guess we'll do session 2. And then they did. So we did one.
And and so did they show you the art for Venti? And did they show you the art for any of like Genshin Impact or the world, or, did you know anything about it?
Yes. So when I went in for the, I'm pretty sure it was Lisa, those callbacks, they showed me like trailers and gameplay and like art. And I was like, oh man, this is beautiful. Like, I don't think I'm right for Lisa, but I want to be in this game because it looks really cool. And then when I went in for Venti, they showed me Venti's artwork, and I was like, oh my god, I love him. I love him so much. He's like all my favorite colors all together, and he's adorable, and he's fun. Yeah. And yeah, I really liked him. So I'm glad that we figured out a good fit for me to be in the game, because yeah, I love Venti so much. He's one of my favorite characters I've played.
That's so cool, because that was like my experience when I first I went into the studio to do a bunch of auditions because of Chris, so he was trying to get me booked on this game, and is super awesome guy. By the way, guys, if you don't know who Chris is, he's the voice director of Genshin Impact.
He's amazing.
He has C6'd every single character. You can follow him on Twitch at Mr_Burgle. That's Mr. MR_BRGL, I believe. Mr. Burgle. So go check Chris out. He's amazing. But so he brought me in, and I remember I didn't know what it was for, just because it was a game. And I think that somebody mentioned to me, it's like, yeah, mobile game. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Like, another mobile game, because I've been a part of like a ton of mobile games that I don't really hear. Like, I've never heard anything about it, right? Like, you go in, you record the lines, and then that's it. Like, you don't know. Sometimes you don't even know what it was for. You don't know when it's coming out. You don't know. So that's what I thought initially, like, that I was a part of, until I think it was my second session. I went back in for like more. At this point in time, we were just doing like the grunts and stuff. Well, I mean, we were still doing like the grunts, trying to find like what they wanted exactly for this character. And then I said, hey guys, I remember going into the mixing room, because we're always separated by a pane of glass in our own little vocal booth, and then we can see them in the other mixing room. And I went in there and I said, hey, can you guys tell me more about this game? Like, I'd love to see some artwork or something. And then they just blew my mind. They showed me pictures of like Dvalin and the world, and I was like, and they're like, yeah, this is gonna be a full open world game. And I was like, how is this gonna? I was like, this, you guys are able to run this on mobile? Like, this is a mobile game? They're like, oh yeah, no, it's coming out on everything or whatever, like all they're like, yeah, it'll be available on PlayStation and PC and mobile. I'm like, what? You guys are blowing my mind. Like, what is this game? And so then I figured it out once I saw the art style. I was like, this is gonna be huge.
Yes, yeah. That was like my reaction too when Chris was showing me, because he was running the callback for Lisa, and when he was showing me all the stuff, he was like, this is gonna be a really cool game. And I was like, oh my god, this is not what I thought it was gonna be at all. I thought it was just gonna be like a little pixel mobile game, whatever. Yeah. And then as soon as I saw the trailers and everything and all the artwork, I was like, oh no, I really want to be in that.
Yeah, it was so beautiful when they showed, and I couldn't get over it. I kept commenting on it every single time when I was like, this game just looks incredible. Like, I cannot wait to.
When we recorded the most recent like Venti trailer, which is out now, so now I can talk about how cool it is. I was like, oh my god, this is so like beautiful. I love the trailer so much, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cool, and Venti's so cool, and it's so gorgeous, and I just love it. It's so pretty. I'm like a sucker for beautiful art styles. I just
same.
I can't.
Same. I mean, I draw stick figures, so so really everything is like amazing to me, but this in particular is just gorgeous.
Yeah, I I know you're not supposed to like judge a book by its cover, but I choose like webtoons to read based on their cover art, and I'm like, if it sounds like a good story, but I don't like the art style, I'm like, no, thank you.
Oh so. Yeah, that's another thing. Somebody said that we have a scene in Trails of Cold Steel 3 where you two characters yell at each other.
Sure, I'll play you another
do you remember who do you play somebody in Trails of Cold Steel?
Yeah, I play Yuna.
Yuna.
Who do you play?
I play Campanella.
Oh, I remember saying that name.
I don't know.
I guess I yell at you. It's so funny. It's so funny. People are always like, "What's it like working with Zach?" And I'm like, "We literally don't know that we're in the same project."
Yeah, we don't know because we all record individually. It's not a bunch of us in a room together like it is for original animation, like how they do SpongeBob or Fairly Odd Parents or any of those kinds of kinds of shows. So it's a little lonely.
Even those, a lot of those are starting to be like one at a time, which I hate.
Ooh, I know, because there's just that magic that you get as playing off of somebody.
Yes, it's such a different feel when you're like in there with the other actors, and there's a different energy and like comedic timing, and I don't know, it's just different. So
yeah,
I want to be with other people, but I rarely get to.
Oh, that's something else that'd be really cool to touch on was I the Somnium Files, that we were both in this game called I the Somnium Files, and that's how somebody noticed that, hey, there's a lot of voice actors from I the Somnium Files like in Genshin Impact, and I was like, well, yeah, that's due to the graciousness of the director, like recommending us and giving us auditions for this game, which we are so thankful for.
Yay, Chris!
But that was cool. That was cool to work on that game, and it's just. That was the thing that I liked about Chris, because I think he was the first director. And granted, I hadn't really worked on a lot of video games prior to really I the Somnium Files, but he was the first director to really kind of like read along with me, I guess, during some of my scenes. Oh, what happened? Oh, guys. So Erika just sent me a message and said her computer randomly restarted. Windows update, am I right? Don't worry, she's coming back. Windows update. Rest in peace. That's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna read some supers right now. I guess that happens. Yo, Winter Code, good luck on Venti's banner. Lou, thank you for your super chat once again. Oh, thank her for the Venti Wellerman TikTok. Yeah, no, Erika is awesome. She's a great singer too. Jesse, thank you for your super chat. There's Jake, blessing your wallet. Thank you. I need it. Shumpy, thank you for the super chat. Ruffles, thank you. Seki, thank you for the super chat. Jenna, thank you for your super chat again. Lou, thank you for your super chat again. Rose, Rosie, Anime Gaming, Lifting, Jimmy, Neuro Eevee. Wait, you were Slain, one of my favorite sympathetic antagonists. Yeah, I played Slain in Alt No Zero. That was me. Michiru, Erika, how do you handle multiple roles at once? I'm gonna ask her this when she gets back.
Hi.
Yo, welcome back.
Oh my gosh, that was so rude of my computer. What the heck? Okay, so I've only had Macs my entire life, but I got a PC for streaming.
Was it Windows Update?
Yes.
Oh
it just,
my God.
updated. What the heck? You can't just do that. Stupid Windows.
Yeah, you gotta mess with the settings and like turn all that stuff off. It's so bad.
It said something when I logged on like an hour ago, and I was like, no, don't update now. Try again in an hour. And I thought it would like pop up with something again in an hour and be like, trying again. But no, it just did it. Rude.
So somebody in the chat, or somebody super chatted me a really interesting question. And like, I guess that's the thing. You know how it is, like working as a voice actor, you might one day, or maybe even in the same day, you'll work on one project and then you'll jump right into another project. And what's it kind of like handling multiple roles at one time for you? Like, what is it like to kind of get into that headspace? Like maybe you're playing like a really cinematic character and it's super depressing, and then your next character is just like, hey everybody, how's it going? And it's like super bubbly. Like what is it like? Does that ever kind of drive you crazy a little bit?
No, honestly, I love it. I have ADHD, and so I feel like part of the reason I was drawn to voiceover was because of the fact that I can play like multiple different things in one day. So I don't get bored, and it doesn't lose my focus. So I really I also, when I was in high school, I did competitive speech and debate. And so if you don't know what like the speech and debate team was, I didn't really do debate. I didn't like debate, but I did speech. And we would take scripts and condense them down into 10-minute speeches, like stories, basically. And it could only be you or you plus one other person if it was a specific category. But you'd have to play every character in the whole script, and you'd have to have really distinct like voices, distinct stances, like everything about you. You couldn't use props or costume changes or anything. Just your like mannerisms had to be really distinct with each character change, and you had to do it really fast. And so I really liked that, and I did that through all of junior high and high school. And yeah, so I don't know. I kind of like quickly switching into something else. It keeps things interesting.
That's super cool. Yeah. No, I kind of feel the same way. Just I don't know, going through just emotional stuff in my life, not to get like super personal or anything, but just like all the tragedies and like just different things that I've unfortunately experienced in my life so far. It's really nice, I think, to be able to not only escape from it by playing different characters, but also somewhat therapeutic, I think, in a way, to just go in there and get to experience these emotions that like like I've had times where I want to like scream out and I don't know, just like get super angry and whatnot, but I don't think I'm that kind of person. So like I'm not gonna just do that while I'm alone in my room, but instead I'll do it for an acting job when I have to. So then I'm like, wow, this feels really good. Like why don't I do this? Why don't I just like scream more like
Yes, yeah. There have been multiple times where like something has happened in my life and I'm like having a really bad day or a really bad week, and like going in and doing, it doesn't really matter. Either like a really emotional scene where I get to like scream and cry and I'm like paid to get all that out, or like a really like funny like comedic scene also is like a nice escape, like you said. And I used to joke like, oh man, they're basically like, instead of us paying for therapy, they're like paying us to do what we would do in therapy. Just like screaming and crying in the booth. Now that I have my own booth, I could just go in there and scream and cry if I wanted to, because it's soundproof and I wouldn't feel like a weirdo. But you know, I might as well get paid for it.
I love that. That's great. I know, might as well get paid for it when you need to do it.
Yeah,
I know you got to protect your voice too.
Stable those emotions for when they're paying you, and then they'll be extra volatile. It'll be great.
Yeah,
it's not great advice actually to people listening, but
oh my, I love that. Well, Erika, I guess, is there anything else that you'd like to say to the stream before we kind of wrap it up here?
I would like to say, why did you switch to this goat girl instead of me? Like, it's dumb. Wouldn't gliding be faster? You can't even glide right. God!
I'm sorry.
All right, there. Good. Much better. Everything's better now.
That's great. Guys, if you haven't already, Erika streams on Twitch. Go follow her. Twitch.tv/WithTheKGames.
Yes.
Twitch.tv/WithTheKGames. Links in the description. Links are in the pin chat if you are watching this stream live right now, which of you are. Yeah, I'm dumb. Anyways, yeah, guys, don't forget to like the video. You gotta smash the like button. That's so cringe.
Smash that bell. Smash that subscribe.
Can't do it. Smash the like.
YouTubers are.
Smash the like button, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Yeah,
you gotta mention the YouTube algorithm.
Hit the sub button. Bell notification so you know when I'm going live and when videos are gonna get posted. Yeah, guys, don't forget to do all that cool stuff.
Okay, wait. Before we end, I want to hear your Venti impression now that you've had some more time to practice since the live stream.
Okay, what should I say?
I want you to say, "Wouldn't gliding be faster?"
What? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Just loosey goosey. Gotta. Okay, wait. Can I hear you say first?
Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You make him sound so nerdy.
I'm just trying to get to the pit. I'm just like, okay, well, if I do it, let me see. Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster? I know, it's like in my...
You gotta just get into the mindset of like, you got wine in one hand, liar in the other.
Got my
Gliding
wine.
be faster?
Got my lighter. Oh wait, you said liar. Not the lighter. Not the lighter.
No.
Yeah. Okay. What about the laugh?
Okay. There we go. You did it.
That last one. That's the keeper track. When we recorded, like that's the keeper. We'll keep it.
Yeah. Yay. Don't take my job though.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna check supers really quick one more time before I end the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm hoping to do more streams, more events. Maybe even do some of the cool hangout events that Erika and I got to talk about in the Genshin Impact 1.4 stream that we did.
Dating.
Yeah, where you can kind of hang out with people and do fun stuff like that. Stinky, thank you for the $10. Congratulations on your Venti, Zach. My name is
Yay!
Kiko. Can Venti please wish me luck for him? I just graduated and I've been saving for him for 4 months.
What's the name? Kiko?
Kiko.
Good luck, Kiko. I know I can come home soon if you have the right offerings. Sure.
Better pull out the wine.
Yeah. Or the iced tea that you pretend was some wine.
Jaji, thank you for your super. Maple, thank you for your super pregame. Shuichi, thank you for your super. Lou, once again, thank you for another super. Skins says hearing the behind the scenes is so rad. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys like that, because I know we don't really talk about that too often, but hopefully maybe one day we'll get to do like a behind the scenes of Genshin Impact recording, and maybe Mihoyo will come and like officially record it once the pandemic's over and we can talk about like how this works.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
that would
I
be
know.
Fun.
I love doing stuff like that.
Me too.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Once again, don't forget to like the video if you like it. Subscribe down below. Go follow Erika. All of her links are down below. Thank you, guys. Until next time, we'll be back live again soon. I promise. Thank you. Thank you.
Zach. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I love you all. Thank you.
Hearts.